Hello dear traders, it's Petko Alexandrov and I continue now with the Dow theory, which will teach you how to recognize whether we are in an uptrend or we are in a downtrend. And especially with the Bitcoin and the cryptocurrencies, trading with the direction of the trend is essentially important. So let's have a look at the chart and have some arrows which I will use to describe the uptrend, and I will use some arrows to describe the downtrend. Alright, I will use arrows showing up for the uptrend and I will use some arrows showing down for the downtrend. Okay, so you can see from right over here whatever icon you choose and you select one, then it will stay with it, and if I click one more time it will appear on the chart. Alright, which makes it very easy. Alright, now let me zoom it one more time and I will use these arrows to describe the uptrend and then to describe downtrend. So the Dow theory says that we are in an uptrend when we have series of higher highs and higher lows. What that means is that we want to see a higher low than the previous one. So for example, right over here, let me zoom a little bit, we have a higher low than the previous one, which is this one. And then we have a higher high, which is this one over here. So this high is higher than this one, and this low is higher than this low. As well, you can see that this high is higher than this one and it is higher than this one. This describes the uptrend, series of higher highs and higher lows. Let me make actually the arrows green, which will identify better the uptrend. And for the downtrend, I will use red arrows. Okay, let me make the last one as well green. Alright, and then you can see where the uptrend continues. Right over here we have a higher high than this one over here, higher low than this one, and here the price just went upwards. We have a higher low right over here and a higher high right over here. Okay, then what happened with Bitcoin? Let me zoom a little bit. When the price broke this recent low of the level of 13,000, it was the first really strong signal, or probably for me was the strongest signal that the trend will reverse. Okay, because what you see here on the top with the Bitcoin is nothing. Okay, we don't have any doji formation, any engulfing candles, and even one candle or one formation, one pattern is not strong enough to change such a trend, because this uptrend with the Bitcoin, this is the strongest trend that we have seen so far on the market, or at least the one I have seen for the last 10 to 15 years. Alright, and especially the volatility and especially how much it was climbing in percentage every day, and so with the recent days here it was really crazy. And even here having a doji or any engulfing candle or anything like that, what you know from the patterns, would not be strong enough. I mean, people would not really believe at this moment that the price will change, okay? But when the price broke the recent low, it was getting negative, because you can see here it was getting negative as well, and it was a huge negative move. However, the price continued higher and it formed a higher high. Okay, this high is higher than this one, which confirms the uptrend. But when the price dropped in 2017 in December, we had the break of the recent low, and this was exactly on 22nd of December 2017. Okay, you can see right at this level the price broke. Even the day didn't close below, it was a break. And this is where the uptrend was disapproved. This was the strongest signal for me that we might expect the price to get into a downtrend. After that, the price failed to take this recent high, and it didn't form another lower low. It made another higher high than this one, and then it continued lower. Now there are a lot of debates, and some traders will tell you that it is enough to see one time lower high and then one time lower low. Some will tell you that it is better to wait for two for confirmation. However, for me, the Dow theory is very simple. Series of higher highs and higher lows for an uptrend, and series of lower lows and lower highs. So at this moment we were having already series of lower highs because the price failed to take the recent high. So at this moment we were already in a downtrend, and especially if we ignore what we see in the past, okay, right over here. If I put the chart like that, you cannot say that there was an uptrend before that, okay? It looks like really a downtrend. Lower low than this one, a lower high than this one. However, the price went a little bit sideways in a range, made another high, which gave some hope, I can say, to the people that it might go upwards. The price failed to take this low, but after that it continued lower, and right here we are in a very strong downtrend. Okay, so downtrend is series of lower lows and lower highs. So right here we have a lower high than this one, we have a lower low right here than this one. Where is my fourth arrow? It's right over here. Okay, right here. Now let me make those green so it will be more visual that we're talking about the downtrend. And I will actually just remove those to make it faster, and I will copy those and I will place them on the right places, and I will make one more to place right over here. And then I will take one to place right over here. And this way we can see really visually the downtrend. Okay, we have a lower high than this one, and we have a lower low than this one. Also, this low is lower than this one. So this is like really a good example of having a downtrend. And right here is a good example of having the uptrend. Now let's have a look at our current price. Okay, what we have here is an uptrend. What we have is series of higher highs and higher lows, starting from right at this moment. We have a higher high than this one, and we have a higher low than this one over here, or even this one over here, and now the price even broke above. So let me put now the arrows for the uptrend right over here, and I will keep them on the chart so you can have an idea that we are in an uptrend. And while explaining the next lectures, I will tell you why we are looking for the trend when we are trading with the system. Okay, now here we have a higher low than this one, so this is a higher low than this one, and we have a higher high right over here and right over here. Okay, this high is higher than this one, this low is higher than this one as well, from those over here, and especially from those over here. So let me put some more arrows to make it clearer. Here we have a higher high, and here with this candlestick we have a higher low than this one, and on the top you can see that we have another higher high, and we can say it's the one over here. Okay, I will leave it this way. And here right now we can see that this low was higher than this one. Okay, I will put one more over here. It was higher than this one. Now if the price fails and break below this level right over here, this will give me the sign that the price might reverse into a downtrend. But so far we have a series of higher highs and higher lows. Alright, so this is how we define the trend, and the Dow theory is actually much more complicated. You can look for it, but the most important you need to know is how to decide whether we are in an uptrend or we are in a downtrend. And one more time, with the Bitcoin and the cryptocurrencies, we always want to trade with the direction of the trend, Now, for the current market conditions, we are in an uptrend, and I will do my best to record some examples trading with the direction of the trend. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next lecture.